Ever feel like shooting against a totally plain, boring wall is, kind of holding your content back? It can definitely limit how seriously your audience takes what you're saying. But here's the good news. Building a visually stunning set no longer requires dropping thousands of dollars on design or hiring some fancy lighting through. Today, literally all you need is your smartphone, a blank wall, and a little bit of foolproof AI magic. All right, let's dive right into this. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to break down exactly how AI creates professional backgrounds by analyzing your physical space. We're taking a look at a pretty brilliant tutorial to show you how to transform a totally basic setup into a sleek, cinematic, high-end studio using just your phone and a couple of free AI tools. It is an absolute game changer for your production value, and I'm super excited to show you how accessible this whole thing really is. So, we'll be tackling this through a quick, chronological 4-step roadmap. Step 1, shoot smart. Step 2, ChatGPT prompts. Step 3, Firefly generation. And finally, Step 4, CapCut compositing. Following this sequence guarantees a perfectly realistic result. Starting right off with Section 1, shoot smart, the foundation. Okay, so the AI magic, it really only works if your initial physical recording protects the illusion. Think of it like a magic trick. The setup is everything. Here are the 5 golden rules of filming for this technique. First, you gotta shoot your initial footage in portrait format with consistent lighting. Second, use a completely stable tripod. No shaky cam here. Third, lock that focus and exposure. Fourth, and honestly, this is absolutely crucial, keep your hand gestures strictly in front of your body. If you leave them too far out, they're gonna get chopped off in the final widescreen edit. And fifth, leave some framing space on your left, right, and top, cutting your bottom frame off just below your chest. Moving right along to Step 2, ChatGPT prompts, the brains. All right, so first thing you do here is bring your portrait clip into your editing software, CapCut works fine, and export just the single best frame of you sitting up perfectly straight, just one still image. Then, you literally just drag and drop that exported photo directly into ChatGPT, giving the AI an actual visual reference of your exact lighting, your posture, and your framing allows it to generate highly accurate, totally customized prompts. It's basically analyzing your reality so it can build right on top of it. Now check out the difference between the input and the output here. Alongside your photo, you really only need to type a super basic request, something like expand the background to 16 by 9, please give me some background generator prompts. And ChatGPT does all the heavy lifting. It outputs these rich, descriptive aesthetics like YouTube studio background, bookshelf, minimal, clean. Basically, it bridges the gap between your simple idea and the highly optimized language that an image generator actually understands. Which brings us to Step 3, Firefly generation, the magic. Okay, so go ahead and copy those optimized prompts because we're heading over to Adobe Firefly's generative fill feature to actually build this studio. The sequence is super straightforward. Step 1, just upload that exact same extracted portrait image. Step 2, click expand. Step 3, select the widescreen 16 by 9 ratio. Step 4, paste that brilliant ChatGPT prompt right into the text box. And Step 5, hit generate. Using those precise keywords is incredibly important here. Phrases like YouTube studio background, bookshelf, minimal clean dictate the exact aesthetic you're getting. Firefly is going to generate a few different variations of the room based on those parameters. So take your time, look through them, and just download your absolute favorites. And now we're already at the final step, Section 4, CapCut compositing, the blend. So we've got our perfectly shot vertical video, and we have our stunning new AI-generated widescreen backgrounds. Now, let's blend them. First, change your CapCut project ratio to 16 by 9. Now, track order is absolutely vital. You want to place your new AI background on the bottom track, and your original moving video right above it on the top track. And since they both share the exact same source image, they automatically align. It's like a giant puzzle, clicking into place. To start blending, just select that top video clip and apply a mask. Now, once your mask is applied, you've got to use a technique called feathering. If you're not familiar, feathering basically just softens the hard edges of a mask to create this smooth, totally invisible transition between your original video layer and the AI background underneath it. A fantastic little trick here. Try toggling the layer visibility on and off while you adjust that feathering slider. It really helps you dial in a perfectly seamless blended edge. All right, for the final polish, select both your video and your background clips and choose Create Compound Clip.
This merges the whole shebang into a single track, which lets you adjust the scale, the position, and most importantly, apply a unified color grade over the entire scene. Actually, scratch that. It's not just important, it's the secret sauce. Color grading the real and the AI footage together is exactly what makes the final result look totally 100% natural.
You now literally have the power to turn a plain, boring wall into a highly professional environment. So what boring space will you transform into a cinematic studio today? Remember, you really don't need a massive budget to make your content look premium. By shooting smart and leveraging free tools like ChatGPT and Adobe Firefly, you can upgrade your production values starting right now. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Now go out there and create something amazing.